Okay, I'm Deanna Garner. I'm the Education Secretary here at Madison, and I also am the administrator to the Relias program, which we use for all of your certifications. We keep track of your education and all that stuff through Relias. And what we're going to go through today is we're going to go through the Policy and Procedure Manual and through Relias. So just go to your home page and click on this little blue box right here that says Policy and Procedures. Going to open up. It might ask you to log in, and also you might get a little box that has pictures in it. Just pick one of those pictures. All that is to identify you, and so just pick any picture and then you'll be able to log into the policy manual. So this is where all the policies for the hospital are kept. You'll notice that there's a list of departments here along the left side, and there's a number next to them. That's how many policies each department owns. There's 3 ways to look up a policy. You can look up by the name of the department, or this little drop-down box right here opens up and you can go by document owner, or you can just type in a prompt word over here in find, and it will bring up everything. If I typed in infant induction right there, all the policies to do with infant induction would come up. But what I want you to look at right now is clear over here on the left where it says My Tasks. There's going to be a number there. That's how many policies that you are required to read as new employees here at the hospital. You just click on that My Tasks and your list will come up. And all you do is click on the name of the policy. It will open up. You will read it. And then at the top, it will say Mark as read. If you don't mark that as read, if you don't click on that when you're finished, you will not get credit for finishing that policy. So make sure that you click on that mark as read. Some policies have attachments. You can go in and look at those if you want to. You don't have to. Policies are renewed every 2 to 3 years, depending on the policy. And you will get an email when there is a policy update, if it has something to do with your department. So you'll have 45 days from the date of that email to get it read and go through that. But the policies are also linked to Relias. So if you happen to be in Relias and you open a policy and it says archived, that means that the policy has been updated. And I probably didn't have anything to do with that policy, so I didn't get an email. So if you happen to find one that says it's been archived, please just send me an email. My email address is deanna.garner, Garner, @madisonhealth.org. And it'll only take me a couple of minutes to update that. So now we're going to go back to the home page, and we're going to go into Relias. So the little green box halfway down is the Relias tab. So what you see, you're seeing right here on the home page, it'll come up and it'll tell you you can browse courses. It tells you how many assignments you have due within 7 days, 30 days, 90 days. And down below that, if you have opened any of the training, then it will show that you have got that down there to finish. Let's open up the assignment page. This is all the assignments that you are required to have as new employees at the hospital. You'll notice that there's the name of the module, how long it should take you to do it. It'll tell you the due date, and then the little green box that says start, you just click on that to open the module, and then you'll do the module, and then when you are finished with the module, there will be a test, either a quiz or a final exam question. If it is an actual exam, you have to pass it with an 80%. If you don't pass it, it automatically starts over. And you can go back and review the module. And then when you are finished, if that exam, then once you're done, it mark your module complete. Or it might just be a question that says, yes, I have finished this module and I understand it. If you have to answer that final exam question for it to complete. And then you'll notice on your transcript when I show you here in a minute, some of them have what they call a course evaluation. All you're doing is evaluating the course and you can do those or not, but it'll stay on there until you do. So some of them, you might open a course that does not have anything to do. That means that that course is something you do outside of Relias. And this page right here is one of those. It's called an orientation checklist. This gets forgotten a lot of times. It's in your packet that Jen gave you. And all this is orienting you to where everything is on your unit. And so you just put your name and the date and stuff up there. They'll go through it with you. You sign and date it, and they sign and date it, your manager or your supervisor, and then they send it to me, and I will go in and mark it complete. There is a place in here where you can upload documents to certain assignments. This is one of them. If you happen to upload this document, it does not mark it as complete. It has to come to me in order to be marked as complete. And if you see the assignment on there still in 30 or 40 days, and you know you've done it, just go to your manager and say, did you send this to Deanna? And have them get it to me. And then we can get it off your Relias page. The next tab down is for licenses and certifications. This is where we put licenses and any certifications that people have. If you happen to have a certification that is not required for your job, we can put that in here also. After you finish the modules, they move over here to your transcript. And they stay there until forever. So I've been here, well, we've been on Relias about 4 years. So everything that I have done over the last 4 years is in here. And it just shows you the module, how long it should have taken you to do it, the grade you got on your test, the due date, and the completion date. And this is good for when, like if your managers are doing your 90-day evaluation or your yearly competency, they can go in here and see what you have done. There is also a course library. This has got over 2,000 courses in here that you can go in and do for extra credit, for CE credits. If you want to go in and do some modules for just extra training, they're in here. You can look them up by 4 or 5 different ways to look it up. You can look it up by the board name, if you know who wrote the document, who built the module. But this is not just for clinical people. There is a complete course in here on Excel. So, like I said, this is not just for clinical people. So go when you have some downtime, which is usually a impossibility, but go in here and just play around and look and see what is in there. So, and it's there for everybody. All you do is you click on this enroll button, and it will automatically upload to your assignment page. There won't be a due date because you have self-enrolled. And then if you find down the road a little ways that you don't have time to do it, you can just go in and unenroll yourself, and it will take it off your page. So, and then down here there's a help button, and you just click on that and you can type in like, how do I do an assignment, or how do I find a module, something like that, and it will automatically go and help you do that. So we went through that pretty quick. If you have any questions, just shoot me off an email and I can help you out with that. Or we can talk over the phone. My extension is 5710. And so my office is not here at the hospital, but it's in the basement of the Rexburg Medical Center. So if we can't do it over the phone, we can be back up here to the hospital in just a couple of minutes. So if you have, like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know.